Welcome back. This is Tom, and this is, oh boy, cheers. Welcome back. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I've got another emergency radio to show you. I showed you in the previous video this one right here. Got all the basic functions. It's analog tuning, $9.95 for the basics. And as far as packaging, I told you about the packaging. There wasn't much packaging in the box that it came in. And this is the packaging that the manufacturer provides to protect the radio. So, kind of sparse, but it did the job. It did the job. It came in pristine condition. Matter of fact, here it is right here. Okay, now that one was $9.95. This one is $23.95. So a little over double the price of that one. It was on sale at the time I got it for $19.95. Okay, let's see what it's got compared to the cheap one. It's got AM, FM, weather band, clock, alarm, and a light, which the other one had. Now, the other one was powered by a lithium battery or AAA. I mistakenly said AA. They're AAA batteries. Now, look at the packaging on this radio by the manufacturer. What a difference. Look at that. Styrofoam, bright orange styrofoam, and it dropped the manual on the floor. Here we go. So it is well protected and snuggled into this fairly thick styrofoam. This is the charging cable right here, similar to the other radio. And it's the old style connector for the other end. I can find it buried down in there. So if you have a new cell phone that uses the completely rounded, no flat side, you've got to use that cell phone's cable, not this. This is used to charge this radio and charge older devices. Okay, let's go on. Remember I showed you the manual for this radio was pretty sparse. The manual for this radio is right here, and it's very detailed. Very detailed. As in the very back, it has specifications. If I can get it open. Fold down here. There's a specification. Oop, let me get up so they can see them. So the built-in lithium battery in this radio is, I had it here a second ago, 220 milliamp hours. It's an 18650 battery. I'm not positive what's in the other radio. I'm sure it's much smaller capacity. We'll see. We'll be doing some testing on both radios. All right, let's dig this radio out of the foam. First thing you notice, it has a carrying strap. Big carrying strap, cloth. The other one did not. It is sorry for the reflection, it is a digital radio with a digital readout. The other one is analog. Again, this one, bare bones, $9.95. This one, a lot of features, $23.95 in my Amazon store. for sure. So we got two battery sources, the built-in battery, and open this. You can actually replace the battery. There's the big rechargeable battery it comes with. You can replace this. It comes out. The other one, nope. You have to take the radio apart. And I don't think it's an 18650 battery in the other one. So that's good, because typically these batteries that come with the radios are, yeah, so I say okay, they're not great. And then you have, if you pull this battery out, there's places to put two of the other AA batteries, and then, excuse me, AAA batteries, and then the third one goes right there. Let me show you up close. So that's a big difference. Matter of fact, a lot of radios in this category don't have built-in batteries that you can replace. To me, that's a huge plus. Here is the crank. We're charging it via dynamo. Now, this one is also pretty wimpy. I would be very careful with this. Could easily break that off, and hopefully I won't. So keep that in mind. Telescopic antenna. The one on the other radio was just over a foot. We'll dig this one out. This one does not swivel. It's basically the same antenna, just over a foot. Does not swivel. And that's for FM and your weather band. Up here we have the controls for the light, to have it off or on, or SOS alarm. And I'm not gonna show you that because it's really loud. We can turn the light on. There's the light, really bright. Oh my gosh, that's bright. We'll turn it off. You noticed when I did that, the display backlight came on. See if I can show you again. Well, that's not when it came on. Somehow it came on. Must have bumped something. Okay, now on the, I gotta quit saying okay. On the front here is the volume knob, the battery selection, the tuning knob, and then up here is the on-off, the alarm. You can set an alarm. You can set the time, of course. You can turn on the weather alerts, or this will scan and store in memory. I don't know how many memory locations it has. It didn't specify. And then once you've done that, then you can go through those memory locations using these two buttons here. Or you can manually tune. All right, let's turn the radio. Oh gosh, I have to bump the camera at least once during every video. Okay, let's turn the radio on. So we have to hold this button down here. It's on? No, it's not. I turned it off. Now it's on. It was on before. So 88.2, we can manually tune. Nice digital dial, so you know exactly where you're at. 88.7, let's extend, this is FM, to extend the antenna. Try not to break it off. And then we'll turn the volume up. And there's no station there, so we'll tune again.
Of Louis
There we go.
E. Jones. Are you familiar with that name, Louis E. Jones? Well, he was a YMCA leader, and he wrote
I don't know what
the
station
hymn
that is.
tune.
We usually don't get that. Very precise tuning.
And Mississippi gives that very crystallized case on the substance of the issue of abortion.
Plenty of volume, nice and clear. That's the station I can use for a test. It's at the University of South Florida, about 30 miles from me. And if it's a decent radio for FM, then it will receive that station.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Turn the volume back up. Now we got to be a little careful.
Among the many Afghans left behind,
I'll let you listen for a few seconds.
Are journalists working for U.S. government-funded media. There are about 600 of them, including family members who try to get out and now fear for their lives. NPR's Michelle Kellerman reports.
Now
on
we'll
what
tune, and
options
we
they
have to be careful of
Radio
music.
for Europe, Radio Liberty grew out of the Cold War, running target station.
Is OdeonInsurance.com. Spirit FM think.
There was music, and we go past it. Okay, now we're going to get a lot of music.
Prepared Parent of the Year ready.
I just want to thank.
Getting a lot of stations. And I'm in my office, so I got a lot of interference. Oh, music, don't want that. I love this digital readout.
And the memories you.
It's effectively done.
The encoder, this is an encoder to do the toning. It's working perfect. No kickbacks or anything. A lot of encoders, even on more expensive radios like the Texan radios, when you're tuning, it sometimes will go forwards and sometimes it'll go back.
Your
Nope.
dream.
Let's move on here. I'm babbling. I really like this radio. Oop. Gotta stay away from that music.
We'll
Okay.
see.
So you can see it getting to a lot of stations.
It's going to be.
I'll stop next one. Which is music. So that's what we don't want. So I'll turn that down. Now we will select via the selector right there. I get the camera to focus. Come on, camera. Oh, give me a hard time today. Okay, now I'm going to select AM. And I can put this antenna down to save it so I don't break it off. Put it back in its little carrying spot. There we go. Now we're dependent on the built-in antenna. And we'll see what way we can find. We'll turn the volume back up. And we'll start tuning. I love that digital display.
The promised land for the first time. He said,
That's usually a pretty weak station.
who does not abide.
Dropped 2 in a row. They're still
That's usually pretty strong.
in the American League East. I'm
Getting
not concerned. The Twinkies come in here this week.
background noise.
The Rays need to pick themselves back up.
That could be
These guys will
internally
at least take
generated
2 out of
noise.
3 and move on about their business.
The high-pitched
It was
sound.
really disappointing last night.
Music. Another weak station. So I grab that. Go through it pretty quick. It's the AM is directional, so you have to rotate it to get the antenna in the direction to give you best reception. And I'm not doing that, of course. And I've got a lot of electronics in my office that interferes with the AM, a medium wave band. Music, you want that? Do you hear that? Hear that? That's probably come from my computer. And let me see. Nope, not coming from the mouse. Whoop, sorry about that. Never mind, sorry. So we're getting that.
Do you owe the IRS back taxes? Are you being
There we go.
audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding
See, it's
payment?
directional.
You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS.
That station is that way.
Call 800-989-1694. 800.
Back after nearly 40 years,
that's
ABBA
clear.
drops a new album called Voyage. November 5th, plans to perform digitally via avatars with a live 10-piece band in a purpose-built arena in London next May. The members of ABBA are now all in their 70s. The digital versions represent them in their prime.
So we're going to go kind of quick now. I'm getting tired of holding the radio. Music.
Deliver
There
those
we go.
spirits.
Boy, it locks right on.
Right? We can use the power of Jesus.
Does a great job of tuning on AM and FM. Let's go to the Noaa Weather. So I flipped over to the weather band. Oh, we already got one.
Sunday night, west winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Monday, west winds around 5 knots, increasing
Very
to
clear.
around 10 knots in the afternoon. Bay and inland
Nice
waters a light
digital
chop.
readout.
Isolated thunderstorms in the
This
morning.
is the one I normally
Scattered
receive
thunderstorms in the
at
afternoon.
162.450.
West winds around 5
Tune
knots.
around.
Bay- Air temp- 100 miles
There's the other one I
west of
get.
Bayport.
This is the weak one.
Winds were west at 6
And I don't even have the antenna extended. Let's go back and put the antenna up.
period 6 seconds.
Yep, I bumped something. So let's turn it back on. I probably pushed this button when I was turning it to get the antenna up. Okay, now let's see. Down at the bottom of the band.
HB.
Okay, there's the
Area for the following
There's
marine
the
locations.
62
Tampa Bay waters.
162
Issued at 3:46 p.m.
2 162.550. That's the weak one, so I typically don't get that.
Numerous
I only got one weather
thunderstorms late in
frequency on this one. One.
winds around
And maybe one other one weak. So I've gotten two already.
water smooth. East winds around 5 knots, then becoming southeast around
There's another one.
late evening and over. And inland water. Noon. Sea.
Oh. You know what it's doing?
Around 5 knots. Afternoon.
Okay. It must be tuning. It didn't seem to be. Let me look at this again. Sorry about this. Okay, we started at what I think is the bottom.
And inland.
Yeah. See, there's only 7 frequencies. So I'm going through them kind of fast.
Winds around.
So there's the bottom. 16240. That's number 1. Number 2. Nothing. Number 3.
Isolated
There we go.
thunderstorms. Monday night, west winds.
That's the one I usually get.
Seas 2 feet or less.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Thunderstorms in the
There's another one. That's 2.
For the K, H, B, 30.
So I got 2. So I normally,
Waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs
best
are 40 to
case,
60
I
nautical
get
miles.
3.
Issued at 3:46 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
So that's it.
Today, west winds
Again,
around 10 knots.
let's put this antenna down before I break it.
Scattered thunderstorms. Tonight, northwest winds.
There we go.
5 knots.
So I think this is
Thunderstorms after midnight.
really worth the extra money over this one. If you want bare bones, this one is okay. It does the job adequately. This one does it
Isolated thunderstorms.
excellently. And I love the digital readout. I haven't even tried the scan function.
Around 5 knots.
You can use the scan function. I'll show you real quick
Or less.
with, let me go to FM, for instance.
2 feet or less. Isolated.
Okay, I'm on FM. I'll extend the antenna again. Hope we don't break it off. These antennas are a little fragile on both radios. Okay, now you push and hold the alarm button right here. There's also the scan button. And it starts doing a scan, and it's stored in memory. See, it showed P1, P2, P3, P4, 5, and so on. And now those are stored in memory. I don't know how many memory spots it has. Couldn't find anything in the manual. Whoops. Come on, camera, stay on focus. Look how clear that is to read. P15, 16. And we're halfway through the band. 18. So you can see I missed a bunch of them because I was afraid that, oops, now we got the glare of the light behind me. 24. Now we're getting up there. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, oh my gosh, 31, 32, holy cow, 33. Now some of these could be noise, like this, that's noise. So then we use this left and right arrow buttons to go through the ones it found. P2, 3, 4, 5,
With my
6, noise,
Visiting WFLA.
noise,
Out, and I mean, it was so here, and our lip.
nothing. Good. Nothing. Nothing. Noise.
I'm so proud he gets
$1 million recovered for our call.
Noise. Noise.
Spinning the best dance.
ball that's attached to the radio.
Okay, so it got 33, but about a dozen were just noise or nothing. So if you subtract that, you get about 20 something. I can't do it in my head. But anyway, you got 22 stations on that one scan, and the radio in my hand, not necessarily in a good place, in my office with a lot of electronics. So this radio is a fantastic little radio. I have put this radio in my Amazon store. I really liked it. The digital display is fantastic. Scan function. This one, bare bones. I put this in my store too because For $9.95, it's adequate for a emergency radio, AM and FM. This was more than adequate. Had even had a clock, which you turn it off, and it will show you clock. I didn't set the clock. Has an alarm to wake you in the morning or at night or whatever you want to wake. And it has the sleep timer function. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, that would be nice. I'd appreciate that if you do subscribe. And have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, before I leave, I didn't mention it. I show it to you. This is the manufacturer's name. Max, something like that. So you can, like I say, I got it in my Amazon store. I'll put a link down below this video to get you directly to the Amazon store. That's it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.